walking along the shore one day. Ugliness says to Beauty, let me go take a swim. Beauty agrees. So the two disrobe and dive into the water. After a while, Ugliness comes up from under the waves without saying a word, returns to shore, and puts on Beauty's fine garments. Sometime later, when finally Beauty realizes she's all by her damn self, being ashamed of her nakedness, she returns to shore and puts on the tattered rags Ugliness left behind. And to this day, there are still those who see the one and mistake her for the other. Things are often not what they seem. Things are often not what they seem. Things are often not what they seem. Every black man in baggy pants ain't a criminal, despite subliminal media messages to the contrary. Message telling you not to come near me. Message telling you better fear me before you stare me. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, limb for a limb, life for a life. Got you looking at me like I got nothing better than to rob you of your life with a butcher knife or to rape your ugly wife. Things are often not what they see. Some people think since the brother is now president, the end of racism is somehow evident. They need to check the 13th Amendment. Slavery wasn't abolished. It just got polished. Things are often not. Things are often not. Things are often not what they seem. Ignorance rocks dreadlocks sometimes. And self-hate slaps head wraps around relaxed naps so you can't see what's on her mind. Intellect gets out of bat to protect her neck and get God's back, leaving religions bludgeoned to death by the dozen for pretending to be spirituality when most can't even be as close as distant cousins spite of the reality. Spirituality is relative. Religion and spirituality are not necessarily relatives, though they often seem related. Things are often not what they seem. Things are often not what they seem. Things fall apart when pulled apart by what? Seeds. Things fall apart when pulled apart by what seems is something our senses dream. It takes more than common sense to make sense of the common dream, and some dreams only youth can hear. For as age turns time's pages, some elders lose their ears to their ears, forget their fears of failing to fulfill fantasies that will forever disappear. But we can't let their fantasies disappear, and we can't let our imagination disappear. Because if we do, then what the hell on earth are we doing here? Been to earth and not to hell, but if I had been there, I imagined it'd be a nation with no imagination. I imagined it'd be a nation where everybody's nationality was reality, and I imagined this image of a nation in my imagination. If everybody fell to hell, we'd all be forced to keep it real. To keep it real. To keep it real. And that third reel is like a third rail on the imagination's lungs. So anything would fail. And I'm still waiting for mine to exhale, because reality, somehow was hypnotized everybody and kidnapped creativity. Got niggas thinking they can only be what they see. Got sisters thinking they can only be what they see. But we don't have to only be what eyes can see. So you can keep it real if you want to keep it real. I ain't trying to keep shit real. Reality is killing me. I'd rather be swimming in the fantasy. Standing in a metaphorist, planting my poetry. Stirring piping hot pots of possible. Tea with honey, please. Because my honey bees, not like the insect, but like existence bee. Just letting me be who I be, so I can be, and she can be, and we can be all we can be, and we can all be free. And we can all be free. If we can just set free what it means to be or not to be. Existence should not be shackled by any one word or definition. Existence should not be shackled by anyone's words or definitions. Definitions are for definers and not for the defined. Definitions are for definers and not for the divine. Definitions definitely ain't divine. You can't define anything divine with any definition you can find. But what you can find is a long line of definers who definitively lost their mind. Been trying to define my black behind since before the beginning of time, since I sold her solid gold and told her sun to shine. Made the moon swoon with a swig of her own moonshine. She still can't walk a straight line anymore. She stumbles in circular motion, shaking even the ocean's floor. Back and forth and back. She gets so dizzy that she sees black. She gets so dizzy everything goes black. And once you go black, you never go backward. Once you go backward, you never go backward. You only go backward. The blackest word I ever heard was bleak.
So I turn it upside down and use it interchangeably with me, myself, and I, me, myself, and I, me, myself, and I, and me, myself, I like to max. Stick up kids is out the tax. Dizzy Gillespie played the sax. Actually, he played trumpet. That's exactly what I mean. Things are often not.
That's actually good.
Good, how are you?
I came all the way from Brooklyn for that. How y'all doing? You see me when I'm over here? Hey, you see me when I'm over here? Yeah. Is there a stage like bring up here a little bit?
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
So thank you so much for having me. It's a blessing to be here. I hope y'all like poetry. Anybody like poetry? Fans of spoken word. Fans of spoken word. Yeah. Fans, lovers of hip hop. Any lovers of hip hop? So we're going to do a little bit of all of that, and we have a Q&A for the end. But really, this can be like we're in Gamble's living room. You know what I'm saying? And we're just like kicking it, So if you got a question, you want to throw something out, it's cool. I'm here. I'm like human being. I mean, I can go through everything and you can go on YouTube and get that part of me, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm really here so we can talk and go back and forth and let's have a real live conversation. Give it up for my man. It's Taylor. Tyler Jolie. I got the last one. Talk a little bit, and I'm gonna spit for y'all, and that's how it's gonna go. And if you want to stop me, just jump up. If not, at the end, we'll bring up the house lights and we'll go in like that. So I know you guys had a criminal justice event yesterday, a panel, right? Was it any good? Any good? Any round of applause? Was it any good? These are critical issues, important issues to talk about, and so today I want to continue that conversation that began and try to put somewhat of a human face on the conversation by sharing my own experience, my own story, and a story of some other folks whose lives have had a huge impact on me. So the opening, the beginning piece, all of this is part of Lyrics from Lockout Show I'll be touring. The show started off as just real life. I was coming out of the nightclub, the Latin Quarter in New York City. I just over a decade ago. My brother, my cousin. My brother looks just like me. My cousin looks like a little Puerto Rican, red-headed Opie Cunningham. Who can sing like Aretha Franklin. I don't know how it worked out that way. That's Red and my brother Kay. We're coming out of the nightclub. And we come out of the nightclub, and we left a little bit early. It was a birthday party. We go down the corner to this bodega, corner store, right? In New York, we call them bodega. So the bodega, there's some dudes who are outside throwing bottles at a window up above the bodega. And they're arguing, they're shouting, so we're like, let's get the hell up out of here, all right? So we go to get on the 2 train. We get on the number 2 train, go back to Brooklyn, and when we walk towards the train, these 3 bouncers come to us, and they're like 6'4", 6'5", 300 pounds, shirts tighter than their flesh on them, right? And they come up to us and like, where you boys going? And I'm like, oh, we gotta be boys, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know you like that, really, though. So I'm in my 2nd year of law school at the time. So I'm thinking I know something about the law. I tell my brother, my cousin, fellas, ease up, I got this. So go to the bouncer and say, listen, you guys are beyond your jurisdiction, okay? We are on a public sidewalk, and your jurisdiction is the club, so really you need to mind your business and let us go on about our way. And they were just stuck on stupid, right? They couldn't believe these little dudes had the nerve to mouth off, and we knew our rights and all of this stuff, but we kept walking. My brother, my cousin were like, yo, son, you can't even trust this so my brother's going to be annoying, son. Yo, what the police said? What? Yeah, So they were like, we were celebrating. We go swipe our Metro cards, insufficient funds. And
insufficient funds.
96th Street, the 2 train, go to the clerk to go put some more fare on our Metro card, and it was like that scene in Matrix. Reloaded. The second one, where the agents kept coming, and kept coming, and kept coming. And when you think they're not going to come anymore, they keep coming, keep coming. NYPD